It's a day that's been decades in the making as the ribbon has officially been cut on a bridge to connect Wellsburg and Brilliant. It's our top story. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Dylan Cleland. Our team has been everywhere since early this morning, and now we bring in Jamie Baker, who joins us live from Brilliant to pick up our live coverage this evening. Hey, Jamie.
Hey Dylan, what a historic day for folks on both sides of the Ohio River. Festivities have been going since early this morning, and I can still hear the music being played up on the bridge right now. I'm standing in Brilliant, but our team coverage has been everywhere along this bridge today. I'm joined by Addison Albert live, who is on the bridge in Wellsburg, and our Chloe Mezagaitis was in the middle of everything at the ribbon cutting earlier this afternoon. But before we get to them, today is a historic day for a lot of people in both Brooke and Jefferson counties. It's a day that a lot of people didn't actually live to see because it's been talked about for almost a century. I sat down with West Virginia State Senator Ryan Weld earlier this week, who gave me the rundown of this bridge and the history of all the other bridges that never came to be.
I jokingly said to people, hey, we've waited 95 years. We'll wait another week or two if we have to.
95 years. It's been almost an entire century since the first discussions of a bridge connecting Wellsburg to Brilliant came to be. That puts us all the way back into the roaring 20s and the year Herbert Hoover was elected to be president.
The first newspaper articles that I could find where they were talking about this and it signed a contract was 1928. And for whatever reason, that effort failed. Despite it seemed like there was a lot of people who were working on it. It was a priority at that point.
Things were quiet for a while, but just 3 years later, it suddenly seemed like the bridge was going to become a reality.
In 1931, they actually reported that ground was about to break on a $750,000 bridge to connect Wellsburg to Brilliant. But then there was nothing else after that. And so I don't know what happened, but obviously that didn't work out.
Now, for the next 30 or so years, things were quiet again as talks of that span pretty much died out through the 1940s and 50s. But it was brought back to life in the 60s and was considered at a different location.
In the late 60s, there was another effort, and that would have tied Wellsburg to Brilliant, but not south of Wellsburg, but at 10th Street. So if you came down Washington Pike, you could go straight across the river over to Brilliant.
Again, talks stalled out and nothing happened. That is, until a group took some serious interest in the 1990s, as other spans like the Market Street Bridge, the Veterans Memorial Bridge, and the Fort Steuben Bridge underwent major construction projects.
And a lot of people in Wellsburg were very involved in that effort in working to secure federal funds, working to secure the support of local elected officials. And so it was really a grassroots effort that started then.
That was the effort that stuck, and though it took almost 30 years, has been the push to get this structure across the finish line. And now surrounding communities are hopeful that this long-discussed bridge means big things for their futures.
It's really hard to imagine. I mean, just in the past 10 years, and just since I've been mayor the past 9 years, our budget has doubled. Everything is just rolling here, and it could very easily have gone the other way. But I think the next 10 years, it's going to be a whole different world down here.
I spoke with Wellsburg Mayor Dan Dudley a few days ago, and he kind of laughed as he told me, I've been talking about this bridge my whole life, and I'm 70 years old. Now,
I'm Gianna Dupre. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch, and please take some time to subscribe to our channel.